Assalamu alaikum. Hello student, myself Ahkam Ansari, and I'm back again with yet another video lecture of impressive web designing. In our previous lecture, we have seen operators in JavaScript, in which we have seen different types of operator like relational operator, arithmetic operators, and many more. But in today's lecture, we will be talking about logical operators. Okay, so our today's topic will be based on logical operators. As we know, operators are nothing but some set of symbols which have their own meaning given by the JavaScript, and by using these operator we can perform some operations like we have seen plus symbol, minus symbol. These are used for addition, multiplication and division, so on. In the same way, we have in our previous lecture we have seen less than, greater than and equal to sign. These are the some symbols used to compare different operands or values. In the same way, now we are going to learn logical operator, which is one of the most important operator used in any programming language, because this operator provide you decision. Okay, this operator provide you decision means you have to have two values and you have to check both the values, and on the basis of their result you have to perform certain decision or you have to take certain decision. For example, if I say accept age from a person, and if the age is more than 18 years, then you have to allow the person can vote, or if the age is less than 18 years, the person cannot cast a vote. So means you are going to check certain validation, or you are going to check whether the condition is satisfied or not. Means you have to check the condition. Means logically you have to think by using some logical operator. In some cases you have to check one condition, in other cases you have to check more than one condition. Okay, so to check condition we have to use logical operators. So logical operators are very important in JavaScript, and these are categorized into three. First, I will tell you what is logical operator actually. So just go through the definition I have just written. It's not a definition taken from any website or any book. It's in my own word. So logical operators work like relational operator. Means in our previous lecture, if you remember that, we have seen relational operator in which the result is either true or false. Means for example, if I put a less than symbol, so in less than symbol you have to check whether the number is less than or not. Means finally you get a result whether it's a less than or it's a not less than or it's a greater than. Means if condition is true, you will get either true or false. In the same way, in greater than symbol, again you are going to check whether the value is greater than to this value, or in comparison operator, that is a equal to sign. Okay, so in which you are going to compare two value, whether this value is equal to this value or not. Means at the end you get certain result whether the condition is satisfied or not, or whether true or false. In the same way, logical operator works in the same manner like your relational operator, but there is some other symbols, and the meaning and the importance of this symbol is different. So this part is very similar like the result of logical operator. This statement is also true in relational operator, because in relational operator the result is always true or false. In the same way, in logical operator the result of operator will be either true or false only. So on the basis of if it is true, then you have to perform certain tasks. If it is false, then you have to perform certain tasks. So on the basis of the result you have to perform your decision. Okay, but in logical operator the basic thing or the important thing is that you have to validate the value, or you have to check the conditions. Okay, I will tell you, actually we have not up to that level where we can check. Mean in our syllabus I am talking about. Means if you have learned if else condition, then I will tell you how these operators works actually. But I will tell you, don't worry, I will tell you what is a logical operator and how it will work in coding in the same practical. In this lecture only I will tell you, but in future I will tell you how it will actually work in programming languages. Okay, so don't worry, just try to understand. These are some set of symbols or operators like we have seen relational and arithmetic operation, and the objective or the purpose of this operator is to validate, and at the end you will get some result whether it's a true or false. So these operators can be categorized into three, that is a and, or, and not. So these are the three valid operators which come under the category of logical operators. These are the symbol. The left hand side I have just written. These are the symbol used in JavaScript. Okay, these are the symbol. This symbol is called as ampersand. Okay, this symbol is called as, normally we call it as a and, but in JavaScript this and is used as a logical operator, but not single and. You have to use double and that is called as a ampersand. Okay, this symbol is called as a ampersand. And then we have double bar, or you can say vertical bar. Sometimes it's called as a pipe also. Okay, so you have to use double pipe or double vertical bar. This double vertical bar is called as a or. Okay, the meaning of this bar or this pipe is or. Okay, and the meaning of this ampersand is and. I will tell you what is the difference, then I will tell you what is meant by and what is meant by or. Then I will tell you what is the difference between and or. Then the last one in logical operator come, that is a not. This exclamation symbol is called as a not. Okay, and the objective of this symbol or this logical operator, it convert your final result into its opposite. Means if the condition says it's a true, and if you use not operator, so it will convert into false, and in the same way if it is false it will convert into true. If you are not getting anything related to not operator, don't worry, once I will start practical or I will start or skill oriented program, I will show you how these operators work. Okay, means in the same lecture I will tell you, don't worry. Now we are moving towards and operator. And means what? And is mostly used for combining two or more conditions. Okay, in the same way in English language where we use and is a word or conjunction which is used to connect two words or more than two words, you can say. In the same way in logical operations, okay, if you want to perform logical operation, and this symbol, that is the ampersand symbol or and, is used to combine two different condition. And if all the condition, if you are using two condition, if both the condition are true, if you are using three condition, so you have to use two time. I will show you. Right now we are taking as example, we are going to check two conditions. So if both the condition are true, okay, then result will be true. Student, just try to understand, this is very important. Student completing their graduation and post graduation, but still they don't know what is the difference between and or symbol or and or operator in logical operator. So and symbol or and is used, or the result of and is true if all the conditions are true. For example, if I put a condition, for example, you are a student, okay, if you want to enter in college, just try to understand the illustration what I am telling about. If you want to enter in college, there is two things, okay, there is two things which is to be satisfied. First thing is that the first condition is that you have to wear uniform. This is the first condition, and you have to have or you have to carry your ID card. So these are two conditions. When you enter in your campus or in your college, the watchman or the person who is at the gatekeeper at the gate, he will check whether you have wear the uniform, proper uniform of college. If your first condition is checked, means you have passed first condition, again it will check whether you have carry your own ID card or not. If both the condition is true, means in AND operator, both the condition or all the condition must be satisfied or must be true, then only the result will be true. These are the result I have written. Okay, means if the conditions are true, means is all the conditions are true, then only you can say this is the true and the result will be true. Okay, again, what is the difference in or what is mean by or? In or condition, in or operator, again I am taking the same example. I have permitted to gatekeeper that if a person come with a ID card, Okay, I am saying to my gatekeeper or the gate person or the watchman, listen, if a student enter in your college, either you can check whether he wear the proper uniform. You can check if he wear the proper uniform, you allow him to enter. Okay, this is the first thing. Or you can say, if a student come in any uniform or civil uniform, but he has to have some I card, its own I card. Okay, then only you can allow to enter in campus. So means there is a two condition. If either one condition is true, one condition is satisfied, then you can allow, or the result will be true. Okay, means you can enter college by using your I card, or if you wear proper uniform and even you don't have your I card, then only you can enter in campus. So no issue. Means in our condition, if one condition is satisfied, the result will be true. Okay, see the difference? In and all the condition must be satisfied. Mean in the first case you have to wear a uniform, at the same time you have to carry your ID card. But in our condition, if one condition is satisfied, means either you can wear your uniform, or even if you don't wear your uniform, you may enter in any civil uniform, civil dress, but you have to have your ID card. Means only one condition is true, one condition is satisfied, then you can enter in, means the result will be true. But if both the condition are false, but means if you don't have ID card and if you don't wear proper uniform, then how anyone can allow to enter? Means if both the condition are false in our condition, means the result will be false. But in case of and if both the condition are satisfied, then only you can enter. If either one condition is satisfied and one is not satisfied, the result will be false. If all condition is not satisfied, the result will be false. So this is the difference between and or operator in logical operator in all programming language. I am not talking about JavaScript. If you learn any language, any computer language, the logic, the concept is same. Okay, means in and you have to fulfill all the condition. If you don't fulfill any condition, the result will be false. In or condition, only one condition. If you fulfill one condition, you can allow, or the result will be true. But in case of not, this is different from and or. Not is just a symbol, you can say, or a operator which convert your final result into its opposite. Means if your result is true, the not symbol, if you use not symbol, the result will become false. And if your result is false, if you use not symbol, the result will become true. Okay, I will show you this one. Okay, means I will show you all one, so you will get the clear picture what is these logical operators is all about. So I hope you got little bit regarding logical operator, because it is not easy. Even most of the times I say it's very easy, but it is not very easy, because it's a little confusing, and once you do practice, then only you can say it is very easy, and it is very interesting, and it is very necessary for your programming language. Because if you don't understand the concept of logical operator, then I don't think you can learn any language, because these are the basic, these are the scratch, and this is the building blocks of any language. If you don't know the logical operators or any operator, because it's a basic of JavaScript, and these concepts are applied in other programming language. So this lecture, I think it is going very important for you, for your future also. Okay, so now I am going to use this operator in coding, in programming. The first thing is that first I will create a simple HTML page, then only I will apply JavaScript. Inside that I will use this operator. Okay, so I'm going to start Notepad. I will type Notepad. Okay, so this is my application where I am going to create my HTML page. Inside that I will write my JavaScript code. This line I am writing, why? Because I have to insert all the code by using HTML5. So this line tells your browser that you are writing code inside the HTML version 5. Okay, so the first tag I will write, it could be HTML, and the last tag will be HTML, and between these opening and closing HTML I have to write other tag. So on top I will take head, and I will close the head tag. Okay, then I will take body tag, one of the most important tag of HTML page, that is body tag. So these are the some basic tag, these are the some required tag to create any HTML page. Now you have option to add JavaScript. You can add inside body tag, means between opening and closing tag, or you can add between opening head and closing head. It's up to you whether where you are going to use. Okay, but I have seen most of the programmer, or most of the good programmer, or I have seen in website that they write code inside the head tag. Okay, so we will follow them. Now if you want to add, let me save this, so you will get what we have done till now. Let me save the file. So it will ask where you want to save. I will say I am going to save on my computer desktop, so I will assign some name. For example, my topic is logical, so I will assign as a logical.html. Okay, so I will save it. Let me show you. I think you will not get anything because I have not written anything on your page. I have just added some tags, so tag will not display, as you know. Okay, so let me show you. So this is logical.html I have just created. You will notice that this is a blank page, the logical.html. We don't have anything on your body, that's why it's showing blank. So I just want to add one h2 tag. h2 tag, inside that I will write logical operators. Okay, logical operators I have given, and let me change the color. Background, sorry, background BG color, it's called BG color equal to, I am going to assign BG color as black. Okay, BG color as black, and text equal to white. Okay, let me save the file. Yet now we have not done anything regarding JavaScript. We are working on HTML only. So I have created a page which background color is black and the text color is white. Okay, this is coming from H1. Now I am moving to add my script or JavaScript. So if you want to add any scripting language, you have to use a script tag, and you can add inside the head tag as I told you. So I am going to add a script tag, script, and again I will use closing script. Okay, then which language you are going to use, because we have different scripting language. So which language you are going to use, you have to mention in this attribute. So I will use language attribute, language equal to, inside that I will mention which language I am going to using. So I am simply write JavaScript because I am going to write code inside the JavaScript. Okay, so whatever code I will write between these opening and closing script tag, means between these tag, it will consider as a JavaScript tag. Now I am going to declare two variable. Now the thing is that I want to use logical operator. Okay, so I will use logical operator. So to use that operator, now I am going to take two variable and I will store some value, then I will perform this operation, that is a logical operation. For example, I have taken where first equal to, I have written 50. Okay, then where second equal to, I have written 90. Okay, so I have taken two variable and I have assigned some value to that variable, and the value is 50 and 90, and the name of variable is first and the name of second variable is second. Okay, now I want to perform some operations. Okay, that is a logical operation, and I will show you the result. As I told you that you can check in your PPT that the result of logical operator will be always true or false. See, the result will be true or false, and logical operators are and, or, and not. So first I will use and operator, then I will use or, then I will use not. So this is the symbol for and that symbol is called as an ampersand. Where is my file? This one. Okay, so I want to print document dot write Okay, I want to print something on your web browser, so I have written document.write. What I want to print, I want to check. As I told you, logical operator is mostly used for validation or checking. So I want to check whether first is greater than, whether first, if I change the value, it is little confusing. The first variable is A and second variable is B. Okay, again you can take any variable name, as we have seen in our previous lecture that we can assign name to any variable. We have some set of rules for declaring a variable, so it is old story. Okay, but for your simplicity, for your minimize your confusion, even I am getting confused by using this variable name, that is the first second. Now I have declared A and B. Okay, so if A, that is my first variable, A is greater than 60. Sorry, A is greater than 60. This symbol is for greater than. Okay, here I am using relational operator. Okay, means here I am checking. This is the condition. Okay, this is a condition where I am going to check whether the value of A is greater than 60 or not. Okay, then I am going to assign logical operator, that is a AND. So if you want to write AND, you have to use ampersand 2 times without any space. And A is less than 40. Student, please try to understand this line. This two word, this is a document. Document is an object. Write is a method which is used to print anything on your browser. The meaning of this line is, document is a JavaScript object which have a function or method which called write. This method is used to display or write anything on your browser. What you want to write, you have to mention in that bracket. Means this is the bracket, opening and closing bracket. You have to mention what you want to display, what you want to write. So I said I want to display this thing. This thing means I want to display calculation of this thing. So in that calculation, what I am doing actually means I am checking two things. One is I am checking A is greater than 60. Student, tell me if the value of A, is 50. So here it will put as a 50. So the value of A is 50. So 50 is greater than 60. Tell me, 50 is greater than 60. Condition is true or false? Tell me, the value of A is 50 over here, and I am checking 50 is greater than 60. 50 is greater than 60. Condition is true or false? Condition is false, because 50 is not greater than 60. So the result of this checking this condition is false. Means the result of this one is false. Okay, now I am going to check this one. What this condition says, A is less than 40. What is the value of A? A is 50 and 50 is less than 40. 50 is less than 40. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. Okay, condition is false. Means both the condition are false. This condition is also false and this condition is also false. What AND symbol says, what AND logical operator says, when it will true, when both the conditions are true, then only it will true, otherwise it will false. Here both the condition are false. Okay, what AND symbol says, see here, when all condition here I am using two condition. When all conditions satisfied means true. When all condition true, then only the result will be true. Otherwise it will generate false result. Okay, if one condition is true, one condition is false, if both the conditions are false, the result will be false. The only one thing is that if all conditions are true or satisfied, then only it will true. Okay, I will show you. Here both are false, means the first condition is false and the second condition is false, the result will be false. Let me remove this ff and let me show the file. Okay, now you will notice document.write, what will print? It will calculate these equations and the result will be false and it will display result. So where is my browser? This one. Refresh. See, let me zoom, you can clearly check the result is false. See over here. Okay student, false is coming. Why? Because I have written document.write and document.write is used to display anything on browser. What you want to display you have written. So you have written an equation. Okay, means that equation will be calculated, will be solved and the result will display. So I am using this operator, that is an AND operator. AND operator says if all the conditions are true, then only I will say it's true, otherwise I will say it's false. So if I change some value, for example, if I say a is greater than 10 and a is less than 100, for example, what I am saying, check this one. What I am saying, a is, let me change it to a is less than 40, the previous one. Now check this condition. The first condition, check, a is greater than 10. A is greater than 10. So the value of a is 50. The value of a is 50. Student, are you getting or still you are getting confused? It is one of the simplest example I can explain you. I have declared one variable, that is a, I have declared another variable, that is a b, I have assigned some value. Now I am going to check these values by some values. Okay, so I am checking a is greater than 10. So value of a is 50. 50 is greater than 10. Condition true or false? Condition satisfied or not? 50 is greater than 10. Condition is true or satisfied. So here I am writing true. This condition is true. Now I am moving towards this one. Okay, I am moving towards this one. A is less than 40. What is the value of a? The value of a is 50. So 50 is less than 40. Condition is true or false? 50 is less than 40. 50 is less than 40. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. So here I am going to write F. That is a false. Means now one is false, one is true. When it will true in AND, I am using AND symbol, that is ampersand symbol. When it will true, it is says that if all conditions satisfy, all condition true, then only it will say it is true. But in my case, only one condition is true. So again, the result will be false. Okay, the result, let me save the file, then you can see the change. The result will be false. Okay, the result will be false because in AND condition, all the condition must be fulfilled or must be true, satisfied, then only it will be true. Now I am going to change to satisfy both the condition. Means a is greater than, this condition was true. Now a is less than 60. Let me remove this one. If you are getting confused by using this, I have declared this. Now I am working with only a. So if a is greater than 10, the value of a is 50. 50 is greater than 10. Condition is true. Am I correct? This condition is true. Again I am going to check this condition. Okay, again I am going to check this condition. A is less than 60. Means 50 is less than 60. 50 is less than 60. again this condition is also true. Okay, now I am removing T and T. Now you will see the change. Save the file. Okay, I am moving back to my browser. When I refresh, you will see it will become true. See why it become true? Because I am using AND operator, and in AND operator all the condition must be satisfied or must be true. Okay, so this condition is also true and this condition is also true, so the result of this equation will be true. Okay, now we are moving towards OR condition. What is mean by OR? Or we have seen what is mean by. Now we are going to check by using OR. So instead of AND, now I am going to use this symbol. This symbol is called as a OR symbol. This symbol is called as a vertical bar. This symbol is also called as a pipeline. Okay, so now if I say A is greater than 10, this condition is true. Okay, or if I say change the condition, if I say A is greater than 100 or A is less than 40. Okay, now see what this condition says. A is greater than 100. So see the value of A is 50. 50 is greater than 100. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. Okay, check this one. A is less than 40. A is 50. 50 is less than 40. This condition is also false. Okay, so the result will be false, because at least one condition must be satisfied or must be fulfilled in OR operator. Okay, means if you remember, I have given an example of college ID. Means either you have ID card, you can enter, or you have proper uniform, you can enter, or if you have both, then you are welcome. Are you getting my point? Means at least one condition must be satisfied to true result. Okay, let me remove this FF. Means in that case both the condition are not true. Means you have not wear your proper uniform and even you don't have your ID card. This is the situation. Means both the condition are not satisfied. Now you will get the result will be false. Okay, the result become false, because in OR condition at least one condition must be satisfied. If you change to any, for example, if I change this one, A is greater than 40. Let me say. Now check. 50 is greater than 40. Condition is true. Means this is true, and this is false. Means 50 is less than 40. This is the false. Means one condition is true. Now we will see the result will be true. Okay, one condition, the result will be true. Getting, student? Okay, this is a very important, that is logical operator and OR. We will see once we start if else condition, then we will perform a perfect or full-fledged programming. We will take an example of how to cast code on the basis of their age, and we will do many program on the basis of logical operators. So don't worry. Just for time being, just try to understand that AND operator, in AND operator all the condition must be satisfied, then only the result will be true. And in OR condition, if one condition is satisfied, then the result will be true, otherwise false. Okay, but in NOT, for example, if I put A is greater than 40, if I put A is greater than 40, the value of A is 50, so 50 is greater than 40. What is the result? Result says true. Result says true. This is only one condition. I just want to show you the simplicity. Okay, the result is true. See, the result is true. Or if I change, if a is less than 40, a is less than 40, now you will see the result become false, because 50 is not less than 40. Okay, the value of a is 50 and you are writing 50 is less than 40, so you will get false result. Okay, but what I said in PPT or in my explanation, not symbol, this is the not symbol, this exclamation mark or not symbol convert your result into its opposite, into its opposite. See, currently this whatever condition is given, just I am focusing on the result. So if you move back to your browser, you will focus the result is false. Okay, the result is false. Now if I put not symbol, okay, I am going to put not symbol like that. Okay, before that I am going to put not symbol. Now this expression will calculated. Okay, this expression will calculated and you will get some result. What result you get? You have seen in your browser. Okay, the result is false. Now what will do this operator? This operator will change to its opposite. If it is false, currently it's a false, now you will notice that it will change to true. Let me save the file. Okay, now when I refresh, you will see that true means from false it will convert it to true. Okay, in the same way, if I remove it and if I say a is less than 60, the condition is true or false? Currently the condition is true, because 50 is less than 60. Okay, now this is your actual output. This is true, that is 50 is less than 60. Obviously 50 is less than 60. Now if you add not symbol before that, okay, now this true can be converted into false. When I refresh, this will be converted into false. Getting, student? So these operators are very important, not only for exam point of view, but you have chosen information technology as your career, so you have to learn, you have to practice, because in IT you have to learn each and everything. You have to create, you have to develop some website, some software application. So these are the some basic things which you need to learn, which you need to know. Okay, if you have any query regarding what we have learned today, there is a logical operator, feel free to post your comment, your query. Inshallah I will try to respond to you. That's it for today. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.